Welcome to this bonus episode of the Henny Flynn podcast, a little something to bridge the gap between the last season and the season to come. And if you want to know when the next episode is being published, just join the mailing list at hennyflynn.co.uk/podcast. I'll see you there. So if you're already part of the mailing list, or you follow the Henny Flynn group on Facebook, or you follow me on Instagram at henny_flynn, or we're connected on LinkedIn, all over the place, all this social media stuff, then you may well have seen that I recently held an event called Wisdom from Within, a gathering, a gorgeous gathering of beautiful souls, in fact. And it was all about sharing a wonderful practice that can enable us to listen in to our wisest inner self. I call it an inner journey of discovery, really, an exploration of our imagination and the transformative power that can offer us, particularly when we are looking for guidance about something, or we're looking for general guidance, actually, about any aspect of our life. It doesn't need to be something that's completely specific to one aspect of it. Now, the event itself was beautiful. It really was. Such a supportive and collaborative group of people. And I have been really moved by some of the messages that I've received afterwards, where people have shared with me the imagery that they experienced as we did this piece of work. Now, the process that we went through was I shared a brief introduction to image work, which was the technique that we were using. I then led us on this deep, relaxing meditation practice that really took us into a hypnagogic state. So it's almost like a light hypnosis that we go into, but a hypnosis where we're fully present, fully alert. If anything happened, we'd be able to absolutely respond to it. But it's a state that just enables us to cut through that noisy chatter of the conscious mind and come deeper into our subconscious, deeper into that place where our inner wisdom resides. And then after that, we went on a journey to meet and connect with our own inner guide, and to really listen in, having a conversation with that inner guide, and ask questions of the guide and receive the answers. And then we ask the guide to write us a letter. And I say us because in the practice of sharing this work, particularly in a group setting, it's really important that I also participate, because this is an equal experience. We are all there together. So I too met my own inner guide and received a letter from them. And in a moment, I'll actually share that letter with you. It may be something that offers up some wisdom that could be useful for you too. The reason for coming here and creating this bonus episode today is that holding an event like this is a very intimate experience for everybody who's involved. And so it's not something that I would ever record. However, this time, what I have done is created a very special recording separate from the event that I ran. And it takes us through the whole of that process, allowing time for reflection, giving guidance where needed, offering up support where it might be helpful, and really creating that safe container that we made on Saturday when we were all together in a group doing this practice, creating that safe container so it's there for you whenever you need it. And I'm going to share a link to that. So if you're curious about exploring your own inner wisdom, meeting your own inner guide, then I really encourage you to take a look and see how it is for you. I will share a little taster of it here too. So first of all, I'll share the reading, the letter that I received in the group event, and as I say, see if that is useful for you too. And then I'll just give you a little taster of how the recording begins, and see if that whets your appetite and encourages you to explore it more fully. I really love this work. It's something which has benefited me personally enormously. And I see the value that image work and journaling and meditation, these are the three practices that are included in this recording. I see the value that they bring every day when I'm working with my clients, with my one-to-one coaching clients. And obviously I see it in the group work too. So I'm sharing it here really because my sense is it could be useful for you as well. And it's there to explore. So I'll say goodbye now and send you a hug and a wave, and then I'll read the letter, and then I'll just share this little few minutes taster of what the recording is and what you could access if you choose to buy it. All right, my darlings, lots of love, and I really look forward to seeing you in season 11. I send you a hug and a wave. My darling child, I am here to carry everything for you. There is no burden too heavy. Look at the spread of my wings, the breadth of my heart, the depth of my love. Can you not see that I can hold the whole of you? That all you ever need do is fall back into my arms, to turn toward me, to listen in, to lean against me. All you ever need is here within me. And, my love, remember that as I am within you, we can never be apart. I am always here, my love, and ever will be. Welcome to Wisdom from Within. Before we begin today, take some time to make sure you're not going to be disturbed. Switch off phones, close doors. Let anyone else who's in the home with you know that this is your time, and ask them to give you the space that you need. We're going to go on an inner journey together. We're going to take an exploration of your own inner wisdom and meet your wisest inner guide. Your guide could be anyone. It may be a version of you. It may be a spiritual being, a wise person you once knew, or someone from fiction. Whoever turns up is right for you. And if there's something that you want an answer to, or something you're grappling with right now, this is a lovely opportunity to ask for help or guidance, or you can just keep things wide and open and see what arises. Before we begin, there are some useful things to share about this practice. We call it image work, but the name can be a little misleading at times. It's not about seeing. It can be about sensing or feeling an image arise, though often people do feel as though they can see what has come up for them. For me, personally, I often don't see the images, but I can still have a very strong sense of something as though it really is here with me. And with this exercise, even though we're working in the imagination, in the subconscious, it can be really useful. To find out more about the Wisdom from Within course, you can see the link in the show notes or take a look at hennyflynn.co.uk/courses. And of course, you can always message me if you want to find out more.